welcome back. Today we join a builder as she transforms an earthen hollow into a wilderness shelter. The first priority is clearing away the loose, weathered topsoil. Soil that has dried and flaked over time lacks the structural integrity needed to hold fresh clay. After excavating the floor to a stable base, she locates a nearby stream to harvest water. Moving water guarantees a fresh supply, but here it serves an essential structural purpose. It acts as the vital binding agent for the mudwork to come. Mixing the fresh water with local earth creates a thick, workable mortar. Pressing this wet clay into the walls seals structural microfractures, preventing drafts and pest intrusion. She beds dark stone slabs in the same clay mixture, laying the foundation for a heat-resistant hearth. The wet mud cures into a hardened shell. Outside, a shallow trench is cut directly into the grade to manage water runoff. Even a light rain can quickly flood a subterranean shelter. Redirecting groundwater away from the entrance preserves the floor's stability. A small test fire is established to begin drying the interior space. The heat accelerates the curing process of the freshly applied clay. Working right beside the flames, she continues bedding flat stones into the arched alcove. The thermal mass of these rocks will eventually absorb the fire's radiant heat, keeping the sleeping area warm long after the embers die. As the mortar sets, visible shrinkage cracks appear in the drying earth. The stone locks everything together. With the hearth finalized, the focus shifts to enclosing the main archway. A lightweight bamboo framework is tightly wrapped in clear plastic film. While primitive structures often rely on woven fronds or bark, a synthetic vapor barrier offers unparalleled protection against driving rain. Stretching it taut prevents wind flutter, which can tear the material over time. Using a wooden block, she hammers the completed assembly flush into the dirt opening. A friction fit is critical here, ensuring the frame grips the irregular earthen walls without the need for mechanical fasteners. Proper ventilation dictates the survival value of any enclosed fire. A naturally hollowed log makes an ideal chimney flue. She notches the base and packs the surrounding joint with thick mud, creating an airtight seal so smoke drafts upward rather than backing into the living space. Once the fire is lit, the draft pulls cold air from the doorway, pushing the toxic exhaust cleanly above the roofline. Outside, a knotted twine net is lashed across the window frame. This mesh reinforces the plastic pane against strong winds and falling forest debris. The secured shelter now functions as a base for foraging. A submerged mesh net strung across the current passively intercepts aquatic life. Anchoring the trap deep in the flow channels, swimming fish directly into the snare, requiring minimal energy expenditure for maximum caloric return. Back inside, the catch is processed for a nutrient-dense meal. Scraping away the charred skin reveals the clean protein beneath, a crucial step to remove any bitter carbon buildup. The flaked meat goes into an iron pot alongside preserved root vegetables and sweet corn. Combining these ingredients creates a balanced stew, essential for replenishing the heavy calories burned during construction. The heavy metal pot maintains a steady, even temperature over the open flames, turning tough vegetables tender. Covering the pot traps steam, accelerating the cooking time and conserving valuable moisture. Once simmered to a thick consistency, the vessel is pulled from the heat. Resting on the wooden disc floor, the stew is stirred one final time to integrate the flavors. Eating by the fading light, the builder reaps the reward of her labor. The shelter is dry, the fire is hot, and the food is ready. As twilight sets in, the true value of the earth shelter becomes evident. The thick mud walls provide excellent insulation, trapping the accumulated warmth against the encroaching night cold. A few hardwood logs are added to sustain a slow burn until morning. Water from the stream is boiled to neutralize bacteria, and steeping wild yellow flowers produces a soothing herbal infusion. Crouched in the arched doorway, she finishes the remaining roasted fish. The plastic barrier blocks the wind while still allowing a view of the forest. Drinking the hot infusion raises her core temperature before sleep. It is a quiet moment of absolute self-reliance. In the end, structure, landscape, and daily routine operate as one system. What began as a damp mound of earth has become a refuge that protects and sustains. The forest reclaims its quiet, and she moves on.